He lost.
Jesus Christ. Go do some drugs, will you? I'm sure there's some drugs that are calling you.
I don't need drugs.
Well, there's something wrong with your fucking brain. Okay, I'm back, fresh off the streets of another week in the liberal cesspool of New Orleans. Unscripted, uncoordinated, undisciplined, and every other thing you can think of. The loony left is getting unhinged further since they think that Donald Trump lost. Ain't of those crap. Everything is coming to a head. Get ready for it, folks. Executive Order 2018, the foreign interference election, is coming into play. Once Michigan goes ahead and certifies that the Dominion machines were compromised, then the rest of the states that used them are going to have to go ahead and audit their votes, and then the whole election is going to be overturned. And then, of course, if push comes to shove, if the DOJ still sits on its hands, if the FBI, which we know will sit on its hands, does nothing, Trump will initiate the executive order. He will also put into play John F. Kennedy's 57 order that was never put into play just before he was assassinated, to go ahead and scrub the CIA. Trump's initiated it. If you go down the list of the firings he's done in the past couple of weeks, you can see what's coming. There are a few people I've spoken to out there this weekend, a kind of backdoor hint at the military operations that are taking place. Trump didn't deploy the military to help with the vaccine deployment. No. He deployed them throughout the country, so when he goes ahead and declares the takeover, and starts the arrests, that they're going to step in and squash the loony left when they try to riot like the bugs they are. Oh, prepare, folks. Prepare. And I'll tell you, if nothing else happens, speaking to the people I've spoken to out there this weekend, we, the people, are going to take care of it. Because in the end, that's what it comes to. Now, I'll give you this. This whole thing we're seeing about, the Hunter Biden coming out now in the mainstream media. They're starting to expose the Biden connections and all. That's CYA, baby. They're trying to cover themselves because they know it's coming. And given the choice between doing it through Trump and the legal mechanisms where they can make a deal and possibly save themselves from a guillotine, or having to face us, the people, who will cut them no quarter whatsoever, they're going to make a deal. More and more every day I feel more confident that Trump's not going anywhere, and we're going to see some extraordinary changes in the next few weeks, month. It's going to be history. It's going to be epic. So that's what I'm getting off the streets. That's what I'm seeing in the news that I follow, and it's what I feel in my gut. And you can judge for yourself. Now, these videos right here. These are some. If you watch my videos, I hit hard on the frauds of the coronavirus and the masks. And here I speak to, knowledgeable people. I mean, my work, if you haven't seen it, please do, is what attracts them to my rig, to my setup. And it's from my artwork that these conversations are spurred. And the people I'm speaking to out there, people I attract, are pretty much right in line. And then if you've got the curious who would like to know, which is always nice. And then you've got, of course, some of the nutcases that come by, which, as you know, they're fun in their own way too, aren't they? Okay, let's get into it. You know what you do. If you like it, you like it. If you care, you share. If you can, please do contribute. Because without you, I am nothing. I'm just out there speaking to the people on the street, which is all fine and well, but it's a one-on-one thing when I'm out there. And the way to be able to spread this message so other people can see that their neighbors, their coworkers, their fellow Americans think like they do, that they're not alone, and we are strong, and we are many. And this republic's going to last a bit longer. Okay, let's get into it. I'll might pop in from time to time and catch you on the opposite end. See you. This is a mask-free zone. You don't have to wear that thing around.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Yeah.
No, those things are...
It's a scam.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it's. I think this whole COVID thing might be the biggest scam ever perpetrated on the world.
I think so.
Seriously do.
They wanted to reset everything. But anyway, Trump's going to serve 4 more years.
Yeah,
He is.
I believe that. I believe that. How do you get that belief? How do you?
Well, I think it's been a major sting. I think he is revealing all the corruption, all the people who've been bought off by China. China has really infiltrated. So anyway, I think they're on top of everything. What do you think?
I'm pretty much in correlation with that. I can't imagine that the people of this country, the good people of this country, are going to allow the blatant stealing.
Right.
I just can't believe it. I will not allow myself to believe it. I think there are too many good people that won't allow that.
Well, 80 million voted for him.
Yeah.
And he got about 410 electoral votes.
Mm-hmm.
Even Virginia went for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think California did too.
Who do you listen to get your news?
I on YouTube, I listen to several. I really like Lynn Wood, though, the attorney in Georgia, and Sidney Powell. She's from Durham, North Carolina. But I get most of my information off YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Yeah, I think that is the new media.
Yeah.
You know, it's taken over because I don't think anybody really takes the mainstream media has any credibility at all anymore.
Is he waiting for you?
Hey, brother man, good to see you.
Likewise, man.
There you go.
All right.
So where are you guys from?
Texas.
Houston.
Houston? And what do you do there?
We just, I'm in the medical field.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah,
In what position?
Radiology.
Radiology?
Yes, sir.
Sure. And yourself, young lady?
Yeah, she's my boss. So
Really?
She runs me. Yeah.
Let me ask you, being that you're in the medical field, as a professional, as two professionals,
Yeah.
I notice you're not wearing the masks.
Yeah. Well, we outside, so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you don't feel that they're necessary out in the sunshine?
I'm not as worried. It is concerning, but you know.
You think so?
Yeah. It is concerning. Have you had COVID yet?
No.
No.
I mean, if I have, I might have had it, gotten over it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've spoken to probably 50 people that have had it, and to different degrees, but you know, they've had symptoms, but most of them said
not too bad.
Yeah, it was like a cold.
I think it's concerning, but hopefully the vaccine will change things up.
But do you think the vaccine is? I mean, I've heard a lot of I mean, even
I don't know. I'm a watch and see. You know, I'm a watch and see kind of person. See how it reacts and how people respond to that. If it's good, then I'll consider it.
I might have one good day out of the 3.
Yeah.
You know, $10, $20 one day, $150 one day, $10, $20 the next day. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they are trying so hard. That's the Latoya the Destroyer. She is trying, all the Democratic mayors are trying so hard.
They're trying their best to destroy everything.
Yeah.
They'll be happy when the middle class is gone.
Thank you.
And they've got a passport to China.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
True.
you. Yeah, exactly what it is. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it's... and the hypocrisy that goes down. They're telling us we can't have their jobs, but they collect their checks.
Well, exactly, and we can't go out, and then they get busted doing it.
Yeah.
They get busted in airports, restaurants, all that kind of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Do rules for you and not for me.
Yeah. You think people are waking up?
I do think so. I do think so because I think they finally are, you know, to some extent, you know, because I think the election will piss a lot of people off because it's so obvious. It's just so blatantly obvious. And now, like Facebook and all the other things doing the censorship thing, you know what I mean? I think that it's catching on. I mean, I think people are starting to realize. I mean, look, about 40,000 people a year die of the common cold, okay? This pandemic is bullshit, okay?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
sure, wash your hands, do you know, whatever, you know, but countries that have done nothing like a lockdown have lower rates than other countries, you know? You get the herd immunity. I mean, it's just common sense. You know, you're fighting a million years of evolution, you know? I mean, like, what the fuck's wrong with you, you know? Yeah.
So, but, you know, I see so many people complying. It bugs me that I see so many people walking around with the mask on. Why just take the fucking mask off?
What gets me is when you see them in their cars by themselves or riding a bicycle by themselves.
That's a special kind of stupid, yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Question. How do you feel now that Trump has officially lost?
He hasn't officially
lost.
Yes, he has.
No.
Okay. All right. Nice talking to you.
He definitely lost.
He didn't lose.
Yeah, he did.
The Electoral College has it mud.
So now you're going to try to use the Supreme Court to overtake the people's election?
There wasn't a people's election. Let me ask you this. Do you really believe a guy that if you dipped him in shit couldn't draw flies beat the votes that Obama got? Do you really believe that?
He didn't beat anything.
No. You listen to my answer my question, John. Ask my question. Answer my question. Do you believe, honestly, that a man that could not draw flies if he was dipped in shit beat a man?
Just grab women by the pussy and that's just okay?
Oh God. This is what we're dealing with.
Yeah, well, you know.
The mental capacity of a gnat. He didn't grab anybody by the pussy. He said when you're at a party with billionaires, you're going to have gold diggers. Gold diggers don't care. They're like prostitutes.
He said 15-year-old girls that were involved in his goddamn fucking world competition.
Listen, it's been nice talking to you. Go back to your hole, okay? Really, I don't want to talk to you.
The Miss Universe competition had 15-year-old girls in it. He talked about how he could walk through it.
But talking to you is like talking to a dust ball. I do not want to talk to you. You haven't got the brain. You haven't got 2 brain cells to rub together to have a decent conversation. Okay, he lost. Get out of here. All right, he lost. Get out of here.
Deal with it.
Okay, I'm going to do it, okay? I'll speak to you in your language, okay? Now get lost.
He lost.
Jesus Christ. Go do some drugs, will you? I'm sure there's some drugs that are calling you.
I don't need drugs.
Well, there's something wrong with your fucking brain. Anyway, back to an
There's
intelligent
something wrong with my
conversation. I would judge by talking to
My
you, yes,
brain.
yes. I judge by talking to you, yes. I think you're
Because I think
mentally
Trump's a
incapacitated.
fucking idiot. There's something wrong with my brain.
Yes,
You
I
can
do.
think whatever you want. You're entitled to that. But at the same time, so are we. And we disagree. We're not going to make any headway. So let's just end the conversation, my friend.
Well done.
You know?
He makes sense. You're a jackass.
Okay, I'm a cold horse.
We're allowed to disagree and still
course.
get along.
Of course.
Trump's a moron.
You're a genius.
I love it. It's here. It's here.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
This is my boss. Oh my God. You have to see everything. It's like crazy.
I love it. I love it.
Wow.
Tell him that I am very proud of him.
Thank you very much. And where are you at? Who am I? Where are you from? Where am I speaking to?
I'm in Miami right now, on Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
That explains a lot. Are you both Cubans?
She's Cuban. I'm from Venezuela.
There you go. That explains a lot.
I know.
That explains a lot. Thank you very much. I don't think I've run into anybody more patriotic than people that have come from
I know. It is.
places of oppression.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
You're right.
You know what? The people in the U.S. don't appreciate what they have.
That's when you grow up in it, you don't know. I think they ought to move them down to Cuba for a month or Venezuela
Exactly.
for a month.
And
I totally agree. Totally agree.
Yes,
Put them there for about 6 months, see how quick they want to come back.
that's right.
crazy.
Absolutely right.
Crazy. Wow.
All right, baby. I love you. Are you having a good time?
Yes, I am.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Mwah.
Thank you, mi amor.
Bye, mi amor. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, and you can take off that mask around me. You don't need it.
I know, but you know what? This
Yes, I do.
crazy.
Take the mask off. Seriously. There, you see how pretty that face is? That's the worst thing about these masks. I can't see pretty faces.
No, it's crazy, and we have to use it all the time. It's
Well,
I hate
why? I don't understand why.
I don't know. We had to take
Well,
care
who's
of
had to? There ain't no had to. This is how I handle it, and this is what you do.
Slave and training. It's true.
Yeah,
it's
thank you.
true.
Thank
It's
you.
true. I want to take a picture of that.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, no, go right ahead. Yeah, that's what's there.
Wow.
It's exactly what it is. I heard someone say that that's the equivalent. The mask is equivalent of the Jews wearing the star in Nazi Germany. It shows you're a slave, that you're a servitude, that you're being targeted.
It's true. It's true. You're right.
Compliance is servitude. Servitude is slavery. So, what do you do? What's your boss do? What do you do?
We work in a hospital.
And what capacity?
It's a lot of capacity, but we had just only now a COVID patient, 130. That's it.
Thank you. It's
That's
not a pandemic, is
It's
it?
not. It's not.
It's not.
It's like it's under control. It's not like.
I've spoken to maybe 150 medical professionals, and they all say that all of them, except for I can count on one hand, the ones that didn't, that this is a hoax. It's a media overblown
It is.
hoax.
It is. Yes, I agree.
And so why, if most people do, and especially medical professionals know this, why comply? I mean, if I had the credentials that you have being in the medical field, and if some minimum wage jackass that you say, you got to wear a mask, I'd say, excuse me, I'm a medical professional, you're not.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
It's crazy. My husband was positive for COVID months ago, but he doesn't feel like not much, just a mild symptom. And I didn't take it, and neither my sons. And it's like, why do you have to use this for other people? Because we had on contact. We still live together, eat together, sleep together, and nothing happened to me. And it's something like I understand. I can't understand how you can get the virus. Because it's crazy. It is. But nice meeting you.
Thank you, and I got something for you. Being that you're such a wonderful lady, this is a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
I want to say
It's good for any crime in the world.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for stopping by. And remember, hit all the appropriate buttons. Do indeed go to InfoWars store and buy their supplements. I mean, as you can see behind me on my shelf, I am no stranger to them. I take them every day. I could not do what I'm doing if not for those supplements on my shelf back there. So they have a sale, as always, going on. Take advantage of it. Become a member, get yourself those Patriot points, and support them. Because, again, front line, baby. If you can't be there, support the people that are. And my shop, BadassUncleSam.com. Go by and take a look at the artwork that attracts them to my site, to my rig. And remember, if you do get any of my designs and wear them around and you do not trigger a liberal, they come with a trigger back guarantee. You will get your money back. I haven't had a payout yet. Thanks for coming by. See you on the streets. And remember, pray for me, I'll pray for you. God bless you. He has me.